Here we are, a big good evening and welcome to Manchester for MMTV Live. We are live from Marley Mancunian Studios in Manchester, broadcasting live around the world. Wherever you are watching this, please do share it. It's Mancunian, it's rock and roll TV, and it's absolute finest. And we are here, of course, for a very special edition. First of all, before we start though, whether you're watching this live around the world or on YouTube a little bit later on, like I said, it's Mancunian, it's rock and roll, and it is television at its Mancunian finest. So if you're watching this with kids, now a little bit later on, when we're doing the interviews in a bit, there may be a little bit of effing and jeffing, so we've warned you. We have got a very special, great show lined up for you tonight, and of course, we can't not mention the COVID-19 pandemic, what's going around. So if you're thinking, how on earth are they doing this show? There's been lads working in the studio for a couple of months now so that we can do tonight. The last one we did was off the square in Manchester, where we had Rowetta, we had Jay Weirden, loads of great bands and stuff. That's still available online for you, but because we didn't want to go all this time without doing a show, we've had lads in the studio, we've got it sorted, we've no audience in tonight, but everybody is 2 meters apart. We've got a couple of stages over the other side of the room, and the interviews tonight I'm going to be doing from here in a different room. So once again, with the pandemic that's going on, we are all 2 meters apart and sticking it to all the proper guidelines as you'd expect. And of course, you at home, wherever you're watching from, we do hope you are safe and well. But like I say, we've got a great night's entertainment for you music-wise lined up for you tonight. A little bit later on, we've got Rooster Nowhere and the Anti-Blowback Technology, and we've got some exclusive poetry a little bit later on from the legend that is J.B. Barrington. And if you know about MMTV, as well as concentrating on music and sport, we always have inspirational stories as well. We've got a great story tonight where we are raising money as well for Ruby's Reward, but we're going to tell you more about that a little bit later on. To start the show though, I'm Dave Sweetmore. I'm going to be taking you through the night. A band who over the last few months have been making a massive noise on the scene till the pandemic kicked in. We'll be talking some more about that a little bit later on. But this is MMTV Live from Marley Mancunian Studio. To start the night, this is the brilliant Afternoon People.
Nice one, Dave. Skies I'm reading upon, changing pictures and bloodlines. She says I'm the one. Take me home any day, but my brain it tells me light. I'm not the one for you, it's me in disguise. Pictures and bloodlines, she says I'm the one. Take me home any day, but my brain it tells me a lie. I'm not the one for you, it's me in disguise. She wants it been at home. The hand I fed you, and you watched her heart bleed. And you're fine with letting go when no one's watching you get a clean. And at the time you This one's our next single, it's called Sovereign.
About what you say, you cut, you bleed, scars show to anyone who sees. They stand the test of time, but anyone can cross that line. So come on, nobody's watching you. So come on, nobody's watching you. I feel the wishes keep down when I told you to come around. I'm not ashamed, I only felt victim to blame. So come on, nobody's watching you. So come on, nobody's watching you. Nobody's gonna tell you what you have to say. Wishing that means your mind slips away. Nobody's gonna tell you what you have to say. Is it that good your mind slips away?
Alright son, that was our next single, it's going to be out shortly. It's our last tune, it's called Feedback. And all of the laughs. She's dancing on the tables after a couple of shots. And her voice starts to raise like the moon of the night. And her eyes start to wonder cause she's looking to fight. And she's only young and she's starting to drink. She's left the glimmering world all pretty and pink. 'cause at 4-6 the end of the night, I wanna go down to somebody. I'll go, and I'll wait for her to pass me by. No, signing up for me to reach the sky. Go, and I'll wait for her to pass me by. No, signing up for me to reach the sky. She don't mind when she's not at mine. Sends our shivers all down my spine. Dreams of me kissing her all the time. She don't mind, and now she's every time until I find her tonight. Till she comes back for more. And I'll go, just when I know, and I'll go, and I'll wait for her to pass me by. No, signing up for me to reach the sky. I'll go, and I'll wait for her to pass me by. No, signing up for me to reach the sky. She don't mind when she's not at mine. She sends our shivers all down my spine. Dreams of me kissing her all the time. And she don't mind, and I'll stay every corner till I find her tonight. Till she comes back for more. And I'll go, just when I know, yeah. Cheers, nice one.
So there we go, MMTV, the brilliant afternoon, people. You are watching a very, very special MMTV live from Marlett Mancunia's studio. If you're familiar with the format, you'll know we're either in an outside venue or, of course, in this studio with a big studio audience. Due to the pandemic that's going on, we've managed to get a show together where we've no studio audience and all the bands and all the crew are keeping the safe social distance. Still to come tonight, we've got some brilliant live music a little bit later on with Rooster Nowhere and and some special guests later on as well. We'll be talking about that in a bit. We're going to have a little chat in a minute with Finlay from the band, and as we do on all of these events, we have an inspirational story. I'm not going to tell you too much about that, but tonight we are going to be raising as much money as we can for Ruby's Reward. And of course, wherever you are in the world watching this, please do share it. It is Manchester Rock and Roll Television at its absolute finest, keeping social distance measures. And if I look to my left or your right, I should see the front man from the band. Finlay, how are you doing, man?
Good, man, how are you?
Yeah, good. Weird this, isn't it?
Oh.
So this is Finlay, front man of the Afternoon People. Now, before I talk to you about the band, you're no stranger to these studios, because not only have you played here as a solo artist, but you pretty much grew up in here, didn't you, watching bands?
Yeah. Grew up watching the backhanders and that, and then from being young, I've been doing it on my own.
As a young musician, you know, loads of people are getting to know your band and stuff like that. What do you think about, you know, what are your opinions of a venue like this, Marley Mancuni's Studios, growing up in here, which, you know, you have done, you've come watching bands like the Backhanders. How important is it to a young band like yourself that venues like this exist?
Yeah, it's great, man, because obviously Manchester's the art of music. So to have something local to me, it's great, it's nice.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's talk about the band Afternoon People. We've just had 4 brilliant tracks from you there. As a band Afternoon People, I feel like you've been around for ages and ages, but you haven't tell us the story of the band. Where were you formed? And
So I met the drummer, Dylan. Just got chatting to him on Instagram and that, said, do you know any bass players or guitarists? Do you want to put a band together? We went down for the jam, we got Mason in. And we went through a couple of lead guitarists and it just wasn't working out, but then I knew Jack from a while ago, met him and that, and said, do you fancy coming down for the jam with us? So we've gone in, just played a few tunes and that. Jack brought a few tunes in, and then, yeah.
It sounds great listening to you as a band. We've just had 4 tracks from you. It's almost like you can hear loads of different influences in your music, yet you've got your own sound as well. Where do your influences come from as a collective?
It varies really. Like Jack's the main songwriter, so his influences are like Catfish and the Bottlemen and stuff like that. But he listens to a lot of music. So, like, same with all of us, really.
You lads had a great 2020 planned, then allegedly some dickhead at a bat in China, apparently, and obviously the year's gone to pot. You lads had a great year lined up. You had, I'm just looking at this, you had a headline gig at the Zombie Shack. You know, you had some great festivals planned, Below the Bridge, Earlham Live, Relentless Festival. How has it affected you as a band, this whole pandemic?
It's in some sort of respect, it's been a great opportunity to sit down and write and just have a little break from it all, but because we didn't have any festivals last year because we just got started, it's pretty shit, you know what I mean?
It's great to hear you, you know, talking positive, making something positive about it. It really, really is. So the festivals you had planned and the gig you had at the Zombie Shack and stuff like that, is that all rearranged for a later date?
Jack the rest of the band know more about it, but yeah, I think it is, yeah.
Look on social media.
Yeah, get on the socials, they'll be all on there, definitely.
Do you know one thing that I noticed about a band as well? Obviously, this whole pandemic and the lockdown kicked in March, and you've not kept, you know, you've took something positive out of it. You've done a lot of writing, but I noticed you've not kept quiet neither. You've done a question and answer thing on social media. You know, you've done a lockdown. How important is it that you keep your fans up to date with what's going on during this?
It's like the most important thing of it all, really, because as well as keeping them updated when the gigs are, it's good to keep them like interested in what, because we've got no music out at the minute. So if we just keep putting little bits on and that, and like teasing them a bit, really.
It's great to see you doing that. I'm going to ask about gigs and stuff in a minute, but you know, as far as music goes, are you going to be putting any music out there while the pandemic's on? Or are you waiting until it's over?
We was meant to be recording in April, but COVID bent us over and had a right good go. And then, that's gone to shit. So we've just, we're waiting until it's all over now.
As far as the band goes, obviously nobody knows what's happening, nobody knows what's going on. It's brilliant we've been able to do MMTV tonight. What's the future hold for the band? What are the plans once we know they can go ahead? What are the plans for the band?
Just keep on gigging, getting the name out there, really, until, you know, someone comes across us.
Well, like I say, I mean, you've only been together in the last 12 months, or whatever, but it does feel to me like your name's been round for ages and ages.
Yeah.
You know, keep up the good work, and I'll tell you what, do us a favour, keep coming back to MMTV
Definitely,
and, you know, let us
100%.
know what's going on and stuff.
Definitely.
So what about you? What have you been doing to keep busy, other than writing songs during the pandemic?
Not much, really. It's nothing interesting, same as every other.
Getting pissed and getting a suntan?
Yeah. It's got to be done, man. It's got to be done. Weather's been alright, so it's not too bad.
So anyone watching tonight, obviously with no studio audience with us, they can find you all over the usual social media channels.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Well, listen, Finlay, absolutely loved your set. I know it's a bit of a funny one tonight, what's going on. We've been lucky to still be able to do the show, but thank you so much for taking the time out to join us. Look after yourself. Keep in touch, man. We'll see you back here soon anyway. Yeah?
Cheers for that.
That is Finlay from Afternoon People. And like we say, when we've got all the bands on here, please do support new music. Follow them on all the usual social media channels, because things like MMTV and you watching this is what keeps new music up and going. We have got some more music coming up for you very, very short. First of all, if you're new to MMTV, get it shared. Manchester rock and roll television at its finest. On a normal edition, we have sports people with us, guests with us. One thing we always do, we find an inspirational story. We try and raise money for it, because it's all about a community, innit? That's what it's about. Tonight, we're raising money for a great, great little girl. The charity's called Ruby's Reward. And hopefully, if everything goes to plan, over on the big screen here at Marley Mancunia Studios in a minute, you will see what Ruby's Reward is all about. Take 5, watch this, donate. What a brilliant story. This is Ruby's Reward.
My name is Ruby Townswell. I'm 10 years old and I've been through some bad times, but I've put pen to paper and here is what I would like to share with you. When I was 14 months old, I had a rare form of cancer. My family didn't know what to do, they just wanted an answer. I had 9 rounds of chemo and I lost my hair, but every step of the way, my family was there. I went to Florida for proton beam therapy. It cleared the cancer, which was heavenly. 9 years passed and I was cancer free, but then the year 2020 came and this was a different story. Yeah, this year has been hard and it has got me down. I'm not gonna stop fighting cause I want my crown. Thank you, Mr. Craigie, for what you have done. Thanks to you, the best is yet to come. You cut me down my chest to save my life. I feel the pain day to day, it makes me stronger in every way. I beat cancer once and now I beat cancer twice. Cancer isn't taking me anywhere because I'm here to live my life. Times have been tricky every day, but all I know is that it's gonna go away.
Hi Ruby, it's Jason. I hope you're alright. I heard that you're back in hospital and you're very poorly, so I just wanted to say that I'm thinking about you. I just want to send you lots of love and you'll be alright. You'll get there soon. It's going to be tough, of course, but we know you can do it. Okay, sending you lots of love. Bye, darling.
Hi Ruby, stay strong and I'm sure we'll see you in Old Trafford soon.
Hey Ruby, how are you? You may not know me, but once my little boy was poorly like you. So I want to send our love to help you grow strong. Let's all send our love to move this cancer on. Grow strong, little lady. I'm sending my love from the Death Star. I'm Darth Vader, out my suit, especially for you, so I could talk and look at you. Lots of love, Ruby. You grow strong now. Much love. See ya. Bye.
Hi, Ruby. I just wanted to tell you how impressed I'm with you. I know you are a really strong and brave person, and I'm sure you will get better very soon. And I'm looking forward to see you at one of our games at Old Trafford. All the best and see you soon.
Hey Robbie, stay strong and see you soon at Old Trafford. Hi Ruby, I know you are very strong. Keep going and I hope to see you soon at Old Trafford.
Hi Ruby, my name's Richard Hawley and I play Johnny Connor on Coronation Street. I'm a friend of your Uncle David's and he's been telling me what an amazing, brave and utterly beautiful person you are, inspiring. So I just want to wish you a speedy recovery from your cancer and I look forward to meeting you in real life as soon as possible. Yeah, go team Ruby Townswell! Lots of love to you, Chuck. Bye.
Hi Ruby, Victor here. I just want to send you a short message. I know how brave you are, and I hope to see you very soon at Old Trafford, and all the best.
Brand. Yo, Ruby, I'm glad you decided to put pen to pad and express how you feel. Plus your health, you're gonna get it back. You have gifts and talents. Cancer ain't changing that. You've seen the dark sides of life. You warrior, you made it back. I heard you crazy rap and I just had to make this track and tell you you're amazing, man. Your story, it reminds me I should cherish every day I have. You're a beacon of hope to all of them patients that are going through that pain and sadness. I'm so proud your health tried to take your crown, but you ain't letting cancer beat you. You'll never go down. Time for me to go now. I'm hoping that you'll know I'll always support your tunes, cause in history you'll go down.
Hi Ruby, just wanted to send you a video to say how much admiration I've got for you. I've heard how strong you've been and how well you've fought everything, and keep doing that. I know everyone will be massively proud of you, and I also hear you're a football fan, so hopefully we can get on that pitch and give you something to shout about soon. Keep doing what you're doing again, and you did an amazing job. Keep at it, and I'm sure there'll be some great times ahead.
Yeah, this is a track going out to Ruby, dedicated to Ruby. Walk in my shoes, Jenkins Johnson, listen.
So you are watching MMTV, a very special edition live from Marley Mancuni's studio. If you're unfamiliar with MMTV, we are Manchester's premier online television channel. We concentrate on sport, creativity, music, new music, and inspirational stories. And as you've just seen, we can't get much more inspirational than the story we've got tonight. If you want to donate, or if you want to find out more, on the Just Giving page, it's Ruby's Reward. We are right behind Ruby, all of us at MMTV. Like I say, Just Giving, Ruby's Reward. Anything you can donate, just a couple of quid, whatever. Please donate. She's such an inspirational little girl, and we are really, really proud of her at MMTV. We're going to show you more clips like that as the night goes on, but please do support an amazing, amazing little girl like we are doing at MMTV. Ruby's Reward. Okay, still to come, we've got more great live music a little bit later on. We've got very, very special poetry from a great friend of ours, the legend that is JB Barrington. We've got some more live music for you now, though. This is MMTV. Please share it all around the world. Manchester rock and roll television at its finest. This is the brilliant Rooster Nowhere.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Stand there. one day they'll go. You only ever bothered by greed. That call you my liar is what you say. Everybody's seen the van outside and within it holds your whole life. Now your house is empty and cold and you've got no money for supplies. Rooting through the bins to feed your kids, is it really worth all of this? Now you seem there ever in your ways. If you had the chance, would you change all those things you think you need? They're all for show. One day they'll go. You only ever bothered by greed. That call you my liar is what you say. Working on your mind and you know when to decide. Burning on your mind and you cannot decide. Working for a thing and you don't know what to say. It's going through your mind like every day. Working for the things that you won't hear. The things sounds like a play top on your head. Working on a job for minimum wage. All those things you need, they're all for show. One day they'll go. You only ever bother by me. That call you my liar is what you say. Thank you for everyone at home watching. This next song's called Serotonin. That's the feel-good drug in your brain. I don't tell you how to live your life. So don't tell me how I should live mine. 'Cause I'm staring at the same four walls for hours. And I think I'm going out of my mind. When I think about all of the time. But we get till the end of the week and I break free. 'Cause there's low amounts of serotonin in my brain. Causing me that beat, I'm causing me this pain. Was it what you needed? Was it only what you wanted? What you wanted? I can tell you what is right from wrong. Are you bright? Are you morally strong? 'Cause I've seen some sick shit in the news lately. And I think I'm going out of my mind. When I think about all of the time. But we get till the end of the week and I break free. 'Cause there's low amounts of serotonin in my brain. Causing me to beat, I'm causing me this pain. Was it what you needed? Was it only what you wanted? What you wanted? Until we die, until we find a way to break free. So I can tell you how to live your life. So don't tell me how I should live mine. 'Cause I'm gonna do what I do as I do it. And I think I'm going out of my mind. When I think about all of the time. But we get to the end of the week and I break.
I'd say thank you everyone for tuning in. It's all for a good cause. This next song's called Bread Like. You can hear these all professionally recorded if you look it up, Rooster Nowhere. Whenever you're ready, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sure my shoes are clean. I walk around the place with a smile on my face. I pretend that everything is fine. And when I go home I think to myself, all I'm really doing is wasting my time. You tell me I should do things your way. My mistakes are a cause of concern. My efforts go unnoticed when your target's out of focus. You don't give me the freedom to learn. I'm looking for a way to progress without a boundary that is put in place. Show me how it is and I walk out of believe a mess of your disgrace.
You're on the bread line with your one shame. Why don't you take a week off to realize it's insane?
Drive around town in a Bentley and you see yourself like you're all that. With a professional grin and the mindset to win, your best friend will think you're a find yourself with your achievements, but what's it add to their success? All that you are is just a slave to the man, the man who thinks of you as less.
You're on the red line with your one shame. Why don't you take a week off?
I realize it's insane. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do we go?
You're on the red line with your bullshit. Why don't you take a week off?
I realize it's insane.
We're going to play a song called Not a Proper Copper. It's a bit of an oldie goldie. Goes something like this.
Go!
Caught him, the bastard. Oh, well, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for MMTV for
I've just
having
looked
us.
at the monitor. Didn't expect that many viewers, but so cheers.
Fucking hell, 1 million. We're on it, lads. This is our last song. It's called Summer. I know it's not relevant right now, but it's a tune, I'm telling you. So back home, you listen to this and get on it. It's a proper tune, like.
It's not Corona, it's Carling.
That's what we need in our lives. Summer, 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 summer. To keep.
Sun is shining in the sky, and I don't wanna go. Watch the what's that tear in my eye. You don't wanna know, because life's not It's been a long time since summer, rolling on the grass. A long time since summer, now it's summer at last. I come back and my things are packed. Where's my CD's gone? You tell me I should clean up my act. I tell you I'm wrong, because life's not fair. A long time since summer, rolling on the grass. A long time since summer, now it's summer at last. It's been a long time since summer, you're drinking underage. A long time since summer, now it's summer again. Rooster Nowhere, thank you very much. Big up MMTV. Thank you for listening.
You are watching MMTV. We're live from Marley Mancuni's studios, the brilliant Roots to Nowhere. Of course, it is a very special edition tonight because of the COVID-19 pandemic that's going on. Normally we'd have a studio audience. Tonight it's just us and the crew all making sure we keep our distance. Okay, still to come, we've got more live music a little bit later on from the Anti-Blowback Technology. Now, you may not be familiar with that band name, but when you see the band, believe me, you'll be familiar with a couple of the lads in the band. We've got more from Ruby's Reward, who we are supporting tonight, and then a little bit later on to end the show, we have got the legend, the iconic legend that is JB Barrington, who's done a very, very special and unique poem for us a little bit later on. So this is MMTV, Manchester Rock and Roll Television at its absolute finest. I'm Dave Sweetmore. We are live in Manchester tonight. What a great night of music we've had already. And as I look to my left, I'm hoping he is here, the lead singer, the frontman of the band from the brilliant Rooster Nowhere. Ronnie, how you doing, man?
All right, man. Yeah, it's fun now.
It was good, wasn't it? It's weird because normally we'd have like a studio audience and stuff like that, and tonight it's just me, you, and the crew, really, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Probably the biggest audience you've had in a while, mate. It's all right.
Speaking of a while, right? You lads have been going for. You've been going for how long? You've been going a long time now, haven't you?
It's mix and mash, but yeah, about 7 years or so. Been different bands. But
I'm going to say you seem to have been on the scene for ages and ages. I was saying that before off the camera as well. And what this must be the longest you've gone without. I mean, I'm probably going to ask a lot of the bands the same question, but this must have been the longest you've gone without doing a live gig, is it, with the pandemic?
Yeah, man, we were slightly rusty then, but we soon blew the cobwebs off. But yeah, it's a bit depressing, but we love doing that tonight with you guys. It was awesome.
It was great. So, obviously, you lads have been on the scene for, years and years and all that kind of stuff. You're a pretty unique band in your own right and what you're doing. You can see where your influences come from. Yeah, you do your own thing, which is why you've got a great name. How has this pandemic affected you as a band? Have you done much since it started? Have you managed to do anything?
To be fair, we've the other band members are much more sensible than me, and they've put a stop to any sort of rehearsals. So I've just been playing my acoustic on my own. Think about becoming a solo act, but don't know, after that I might remain.
You can't do that. It's not bad. It's not bad. Have you managed to do any rehearsing of any kind, or have you done any online stuff?
Not really. Only in the course of like sending sound clips through WhatsApp, etc. Like, listen to this, lads.
How do you feel that obviously it's affected the music scene, because apart from things like this tonight, the music scene's virtually stopped. What's going to be the long run for for the future for the music scene, do you think?
Well, I think it's a bit of a dying trade, unfortunately, obviously. You need places like this to stay open, and all the little towns that have the music scene, and need to keep it going, because it's dying, becoming a ghost town, as they say.
With this pandemic, did you lads did you lose much work? Was there much happening?
Well, we had a lot lined up, yeah. We had a single coming out. We were doing photography shoots. We had festivals lined up, all sorts going on.
I've noticed with bands that have had singles that have meant to have been coming out during the pandemic, some have gone ahead and released them, and some of them have held off a little bit. What was the reason you lads have decided to hang off with a single release?
Well, it's not finished.
Simple as that.
Or has it be out there? Right?
Tell us about the single then. What are the chances? When can we expect that?
Well, we're with Venom Base in Stoke, so as soon as he'll let us finish it, because we're probably like 80% through. As soon as that comes out, it's going to be a bit of a reggae vibe, happy tune, with a bit of a Libertini-esque finish to it. So it's going to be a good banger, but.
Really looking forward to it. And obviously the pandemic, we've no idea how long it's going to last. It could be next year before gigs and stuff start again. What's the future hold for the band? Are you moving everything to next year, or have you got any plans for when this pandemic's over?
Well, literally, we're just going to get straight back on it, try hit the ground running, start smashing every gig we can. We'd play anywhere, one of them bands, play in your backyard if you ask us to, as long as there's beer. So we don't mind.
And what about music? You've got a new single that's going to be coming out when it's finished. Is there what about more new music in the future?
Literally, we've got about 5 unfinished songs because we had a chance to practice, but we got another single coming out probably. It's called This Devil, which is a bit more of a heavy dub reggae song. It's going to come out a bit of a skintsy sort of vibe, but it's going to be a tune as well. So
the future's looking great. And I mean, this time of year, the kind of music you lads play, it's festival. It's got festival all over it, hasn't it?
We need sunshine.
I know, it's just a shame, obviously, we can't have it this year. It's been brilliant having you tonight. Obviously, all your music's on the usual channels, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, we're on Spotify, we've got a Facebook page, we've got Instagram. I mean, we're not very good on the old computers, but check us out, see what you can think.
Rooster Nowhere, make sure you do check out all the music. It's on all the usual channels and, of course, the social media as well. But listen, Ronnie, really appreciate you coming down tonight. It's a weird night with what's going on, but luckily we've been able to do an MMTV. But take it easy, man, yeah?
Can I just shout out one thing before you go?
Do what you want, mate.
I just want to say big thanks to Keith for putting us on, and Dave, and everyone that supports us back home, and everyone that's watched, and MMTV for putting us on, and all the bands, big sounds coming out. So thank you very much.
Cheers. That is Ronnie from the brilliant Rooster Nowhere. And like we said, all the information on the band is on all the usual social media channels. And we say it on MMTV all the time, but all the new bands that you may be familiar with, not familiar with, when you've watched them on MMTV, please do follow them on social media. Get the music, get to the gigs when they can happen, and support new music, because it is important that we continue to do that. And obviously, we're big fans of that here on MMTV. Still to come, we've got the brilliant Anti-Blowback Technology. We've got a very special poem to end the night from the legend that is J.B. Barrington. But obviously tonight, we mentioned before, we had quite a touching moment earlier on when we saw the video clip of Ruby's Reward. That's what we're raising money for tonight and helping support Ruby's Reward. And I think if we go towards the screen now, we are live. Hopefully, if we go towards the screen, we have got another video clip for the brilliant Ruby's Reward charity who we are supporting tonight at MMTV. Thank you.
My name is Ruby Tanswell. I'm 10 years old and I've been through some bad times, but I've put pen to paper and here is what I would like to share with you. When I was 14 months old, I had a rare form of cancer. My family didn't know what to do, they just wanted an answer. I had 9 rounds of chemo and I lost my hair, but every step of the way, my family was there. I went to Florida for proton beam therapy. It cleared the cancer, which was heavenly. 9 years passed and I was cancer free, but then the year 2020 came and this was a different story. Yeah, this year has been hard and it has got me down. I'm not gonna stop fighting cause I want my crown. Thank you, Mr. Craigie, for what you have done. Thanks to you, the best is yet to come. You cut me down my chest to save my life. I feel the pain day to day, it makes me stronger in every way. I beat cancer once and now I beat cancer twice. Cancer isn't taking me anywhere because I'm here to live my life. Times have been tricky every day, but all I know is that it's gonna go away.
Hi Ruby, it's Jason. I hope you're alright. I've heard that you're back in hospital and you're very poorly, so I just wanted to say that I'm thinking about you. I just want to send you lots of love and you'll be alright. You'll get there soon. It's going to be tough, of course, but we know you can do it. Okay, sending you lots of love. Bye, darling.
Hi Ruby, stay strong and I'm sure we'll see you in Old Trafford soon.
Hey Ruby, how are you? You may not know me, but once my little boy was poorly like you. So I want to send our love to help you grow strong. Let's all send our love to move this cancer on. Grow strong, little lady. I'm sending my love from the Death Star. I'm Darth Vader, out my suit, especially for you, so I could talk and look at you. Lots of love, Ruby. You grow strong now. Much love. See ya. Bye.
Hi, Ruby. I just wanted to tell you how impressed I'm with you. I know you are a really strong and brave person, and I'm sure you will get better very soon. And I'm looking forward to see you at one of our games at Old Trafford. All the best and see you soon.
Hey Robbie, stay strong and see you soon at Old Trafford. Hi Ruby, I know you are very strong. Keep going and I hope to see you soon at Old Trafford.
Hi Ruby, my name's Richard Hawley and I play Johnny Connor on Coronation Street. I'm a friend of your Uncle David's and he's been telling me what an amazing, brave and utterly beautiful person you are, inspiring. So I just want to wish you a speedy recovery from your cancer and I look forward to meeting you in real life as soon as possible. Yeah, go team Ruby Tanswell! Lots of love to you, Chuck. Bye.
Hi Ruby, Victor here. I just want to send you a short message. I know how brave you are and I hope to see you very soon at Old Trafford and all the best.
Brand. Yo, Ruby, I'm glad you decided to put pen to pad and express how you feel. Plus your health, you're gonna get it back. You have gifts and talents. Cancer ain't changing that. You've seen the dark sides of life. You warrior, you made it back. I heard you crazy rap and I just had to make this track and tell you you're amazing, man. Your story, it reminds me I should cherish every day I have. You're a beacon of hope to all of them patients that are going through that pain and sadness. I'm so proud your health tried to take your crown, but you ain't letting cancer beat you. You'll never go down. Time for me to go now. I'm hoping that you'll know I'll always support your tunes, cause in history you'll go down.
Hi Ruby, just wanted to send you a video to say how much admiration I've got for you. I've heard how strong you've been and how well you've fought everything, and keep doing that. I know everyone will be massively proud of you. And I also hear you're a football fan, so hopefully we can get on that pitch and give you something to shout about soon. Keep doing what you're doing again, and you did an amazing job. Keep at it, and I'm sure there'll be some great times ahead.
Yeah, this is a track going out to Ruby, dedicated to Ruby. Walk in my shoes, Jenkins Johnson, listen.
So there we go. You are watching MMTV live for a very, very special show tonight. Obviously, no one in the room is like closer than 2 meters apart. No studio audience tonight. And if you've been watching all night, you will have seen that clip earlier on, and you will have heard what I'm going to say. MMTV is all about, obviously, sport, music, creativity, and sponsoring what goes on the Manchester music scene and supporting it as well. And obviously, we are the premier online television channel for Manchester. One of the things we always do is support worthy causes, and as you've seen tonight, tonight's worthy cause is, you know, so worthy. What an amazing little girl. So if you are watching this at home, please do donate. We are, whatever you can afford, just a couple of quid, whatever. We are right behind the cause. And if you go on the Just Giving page, it is Ruby's Reward. And of course, all of the information is all over the MMTV social media pages as well. But Ruby's Reward is what you're looking for. What an amazing little girl, and what a great, you know, thing we are sporting tonight, you know, Ruby's journey, and we wish her all the best, obviously, all of us at MMTV. But Ruby's Reward on Just Giving, please donate, and like us at MMTV, support an amazing little girl. Tonight, coming up a little bit later on, we have got the amazing JB Barrington, who's done a very, very special poem for us tonight, obviously for a special occasion, a one-off. We didn't think we'd be doing any during the pandemic. We managed to get together and do one in the studio. We hope you are enjoying it at home. This is MMTV Live from Manchester. Our final live band tonight is a band who you may not recognise the name of the band, but of course you will definitely remember a couple of the people in the band. They've been on the scene for years and years. You're going to remember a couple of the faces, and tonight they've got a brand new outfit with some brand new music. I'm going to introduce you to them very, very soon, but before we do, like I said, there's only one band left, and then of course JB Barrington as well. Before we do, please, this is the premier online television channel for MMTV, and of course right across Manchester. All of our previous episodes are available online for you to watch. Just go on the MMTV channel, and of course the last one we did was in Manchester, actually in town, so all of the previous episodes you can still catch online. MMTV, get it followed, get it shared, let everyone know about it. 2.5 years we've been doing it. Okay, this next band, you may recognise a couple of the faces in the band. We'll have a chat to them a little bit later on. First of all, though, I think we have got some more live music for you. Check this out. This is the absolute brilliant Anti-Blowback Technology. I think we're ready on the other side of the studio. It is live, isn't it? You know what I mean? A couple of things have got to go wrong. Wherever you are watching this from, like I say, please do share it. And of course, we didn't think we'd be doing this show tonight with the pandemic and stuff that's going on. But like I say, no studio audience tonight. And of course, everybody keeping to the social distancing guidelines. And we hope you're as well. Okay, live music. I'm going to shut up. It is time for the brilliant Anti-Blowback Technology.
I hope this one is called Money. I hope you're all doing well at home there.
I was born in the gutter. You want my money, you're not my lover. Saying bye bye money, I'm never gonna see you no more. Well, it's in one hand and out the other. You want my money, you're not my lover. Saying bye bye money, I'm never gonna see you no more. You're a crock. Stick 'em up. You want my money? Well, you could get some fuck. Bye bye money. I'm never gonna see you no more. Bye bye money. I'm never gonna see you no more. I was born in the gutter. You want my money, you're not my lover. Saying bye bye money, I'm never gonna see you no more. Well, it's in one hand, straight out the other. You want my money, well, you're not my lover. Saying bye bye money, I'm never gonna see you no more. Bye bye money, and I'm never gonna see you no more. Thank you to everyone that's watching. So I'd like to dedicate this next tune to Ruba. That's what it's all about. This next tune's called Down by the River. So yeah, I hope you get well soon, Ruby, by the way. We'll get there. Start that again, yeah? get away. I've been drinking all night, but I don't wanna drink all day. I really love somebody like I love someone today. I went down by the river and I got to get away. But I'm in hot water, but I don't wanna get too deep. I really love you, girl, and you still be my queen. I went down by the river 'cause I got to get away. I've been drinking all night and I don't wanna drink all day. And if I die someday, I wanna fly someday. I wanna take you, girl, take you, yeah, take you with me. Well, Stella, Jeff and Joe, and it's the only way to go. But it'll never get you high and it will only make you low. But these streets out there, well, they ain't no match for me. I went down by the river, boy, that's where I'll make you see. If I die someday, I wanna fly someday. I wanna take you, girl, take you, yeah, take you with me. Take you with me. I see the lights, say I've been dimmed, I lost the color from within, and now I'm harnessed on the ground. All on your lips ain't need a moon, but we still hear the sound. I went down by the river, went down by the river. I went down by the river, went down by the river. I went down by the river, went down by the river. I went down by the river, went down by the river. Fly someday, I'm gonna fly someday. I wanna take you, girl, take you, yeah, take you with me.
Sorry about the hiccup at the start. Oh, that's the camera there. Is that it? I'm looking over there. This next tune's called Rags to Riches. And this is a tune for you at home.
Good Shakespeare in the lobby, and Dickens is at the bar, singing songs about the mountains. Well, I'm telling tales from my backyard. We got lost in this moment, we're talking shit amongst ourselves. How we've come from rags to riches, and I left you there sat on the shelf. Get lost and count your dollars, pounds and pence, 'cause you can come from rags to riches, still end up sat on the fence. Get lost and count your dollars, pounds and pence, 'cause you can come from rags to riches, still end up sat on the fence. Still end up sat on the Now I've just met a woman, she's got a Mona Lisa smile. Yeah, no, based exterior, let's smoke the eyelids and lips are stone. Oh, you couldn't handle it, couldn't get a grip. She dubsats on the Jack Kerouac tried explaining he was on the road for 7 years, about to beat up dead America along Route 66. He met a bunch of beaten homos and he listened to the jam. Ready, Jack Kerouac! But in the end it took him 2 weeks to write a book about his time. Get lost in counting dollars, pounds and pence. You can come from rags to riches, still end up sat on the fence. Get lost in counting dollars, pounds and pence. You can come from rags to riches, still end up sat on the fence. Still end up sat on the shots on the
Right then, this next tune's called Breaking Free. It's on my Red Bull. I'm going dieting tonight, not on a lager.
no use in
This is the last one. This is called Sheep. Yeah. Now I've got to go and get a cudder. Yeah. Little story about this one. Just about Miles Platting. It's changed a bit over the years, but not for the better, I don't think, either. I got an old shoe and a canister and a suitcase full of wine. We were nowhere to begin with. See how far I've come down the line. I need matchsticks for my eyelids. Yeah, even though I cannot sleep, I took half a dozen sleeping pills, and now resort to counting sheep. Kids playing by the library, and you're told That's it. Thank you for watching and all involved running this social distancing gig. You've done well, guys.
Watching MMTV, we are live from Marley Mancunia's studio, and as Chad has just said, obviously, very special one tonight. We are observing all social distancing. There's no studio audience with us tonight. Everybody's at least 2 meters apart, but at least we've been able to bring you another brilliant MMTV. Now, coming up very, very soon, we have got a very, very special poem by the legend that is J.B. Barrington. We're going to be playing that very, very soon. First of all, though, if I look to my left, there's no one there, but who should be there is Chaddy from the band. So come on, Chaddy, man. This is Chaddy from the brilliant Anti-Blowback Technology. Pick up the mic, fella.
Hey up.
How you doing?
I'm all right, mate. This is a bit odd, isn't it?
Bit weird. Normally we'd have a cuddle or something, wouldn't we? And you know what I mean? But
Jeez.
how's it going anyway? Listen, tonight it is all about Anti-Blowback Technology, your latest band. But first of all, there'll be a lot of people watching at home thinking, hang on a minute, that's him from the Backhanders.
What can we say? It's the thing is, we was playing as a Backhanders for quite a while. We've had a lot of new members come and go, and it just didn't feel like the Backhanders anymore. So I thought we needed a bit of a fresh start. So that's why we've come up with a name. Well, the name does have some significance to it.
I was just going to ask that, actually. So what we could say is the Backhanders is now in the Manchester music history books. Yep. We've had a couple of messages in, actually, about the name of the band. The band is called, your latest project is Anti-Blowback Technology. Tell us about the name of the band.
Right, so basically, it's an old story, really. Fat Neck, Uncle Knobhead. Well, he got hold of a book. Well, it was like more of like a photo album that Joe sent him of when they used to go to campfires together and stuff like that.
Joe Strummer at a Clash.
And basically, in it, there's like little captions underneath each photograph, like Polaroid pictures. And Anti-Blowback Technology is what Joe wrote. There was other bits and bobs in there as well. And they actually used the lyric Anti-Blowback Technology in Campfire, which is keep touching the glass. But yeah, so that's where it come from. It's actually Joe Strummer's words. So God rest his soul.
So obviously the music's sounding great, couple of classics in there, and obviously new stuff as well. Why have you done it now? Obviously during the pandemic that's going on, why do you feel now's the right time to, bring out this new music and let people know about the new project?
Yeah, well, everyone's just sat at home. It's getting to everyone now. It's how long it's running on, and I've tried doing a few little live streams on Facebook myself for the first few weeks it was going on, but then I found myself just like, can't be bothered. Then thinking, we've got to do something. And I said to the boys in the band, I said, we've got to, I reckon we need to have a fresh start again as a new band when it's, for when it's all over, if it does come to an end soon. Hopefully.
I agree what you're saying. It is getting to people now, and it's brilliant that you've done this while it's going on. You've got 2 new tracks coming out later on in the summer. How do you feel that as a songwriter, your music's changed since the Backhanders? Is it still the same classic rock and roll band we can expect, or is there anything new coming?
Well, a lot of the early Backhanders stuff was quite poppy. Like Don't Let Your Man Know. It's more of a pop tune than more of a rock and roll, but find myself just experimenting a bit more with synths and stuff like that. That's what I want to try and bring in. More of the sound rather than just strumming away, So I want to try and bring that into the picture, really.
Well, honestly, can't wait to see what the future holds for Anti-Blowback Technology. Speaking of the future, obviously, we just had a great set from you there. Obviously, we don't know when this pandemic's going to end, but when it does end, what are the plans for the band?
Just to meet up and get absolutely mashed, mate. We need a good blowout, you know what I mean? Like probably all of our mates do as well, because they're all like, if you're booking any gigs, you're like, well, we can't book anything because of what's going on. No one knows what date it's going to be and this, that, and the other. So until it all comes to an end, we can't really put anything in place.
But is the plan to do some gigs and bring out some music?
Yeah, definitely do more gigs. I want to get some festivals in, but I don't think there'll be any time this year, but get some festivals in if we can, and just get some stuff recorded, mate.
So obviously we know you, Chaddy, we know your previous band, the new project, Anti-Blowback Technology. I don't think you've got anything out there on social media yet. Is that something you're going to do at some point?
Well, we've just had some recordings done, which need a little bit of work on mixing-wise, really. So we've had a couple of people working on them. Pablo out of the Mascaleros, Joe Strummer's friend, who's a percussionist for Joe Strummer and the Mascaleros. He's doing a bit of work on one for us. And one of Anton's friends from up in Scotland, he's been working on it. But we need to get a few more. There's one that I'm not going to release. I'm not happy with it. So it's decent, but it's not what I want to be releasing.
So you're still like perfecting your music and stuff like you always have done through your career?
Yeah, so I just, as I say, if I don't think it's good enough to release, it'll just be on the back burner. Maybe release it a couple of years down the line when no one's expecting it, but for now it's not good enough.
So we've just got to keep checking social media, look out for the future. Yeah. And obviously you're good friends of MMTV, so no doubt you'll be back on here soon when, you know, things go back to whatever normal is.
It's like my home, isn't it? It's like my home.
Well, it is.
Well, I only live around the corner. It's like a 2-minute walk as well for me, so it's dead convenient.
The band we had on earlier on, Afternoon People, used to come and watch you and all that, so you're still inspiring people,
Yeah,
man.
well, I give Finley his first guitar when he was a nipper, you know what I mean? So... yeah, I'm glad it's inspired a couple of people around the area to pick up a guitar.
Well, listen, it's great that during this awful pandemic that's going on, you know, you found something positive to do. You've got a brand new project, as we've just seen, Anti-Blowback Technology. You're a top man, Shaddy, and it's a pleasure to see you.
Same goes, mate.
Look after yourself,
Love you to bits, yeah. Take care,
Nice one,
bud.
man. That's Shaddy from the brilliant Anti-Blowback Technology. Okay, you're watching MMTV. We are live from Marley Mancuni's studios in Manchester. Of course, we are social distancing tonight. Normally we'd have a studio audience here. There's hardly anyone here. There's us and the crew, and everyone's stood 2 meters apart. We've had some brilliant live music tonight, and I really, really hope that you have enjoyed it as much as we have. Share it all round. It is Manchester's premier rock and roll television channel at its finest. We're not going to close the show yet. A very, very good friend of the show is the legend that is JB Barrington. He's put a very special poem together for tonight. You'll be back with me in a minute to close the show, but in the meantime, whatever you're doing, pay attention and watch this.
How's it going? JB Barrington, obviously. Fatneck, Anton, Dave Sweetmore, hope you're all well. All the crew down there at Marley Mancunia. Got a little poem for you. I was dead chuffed when I got asked to write this because it's going to go on the wall at the new building. Dead chuffed with that. Never had a poem on a wall before. Always wanted to have one of my poems on a wall. I've had plenty of other stuff put on walls, but it's normally things written about me on bog walls. But we'll go into that another time. That's a different story. So, dead chuffed I've done this little short poem for you. I hope you like it. And this is for all the crew down at Marley Mancunia. It goes like this. For every singer-songwriter to strum their song, for every poet to turn their page, for every band and every comic to stand, this place has got their stage. Bez said it don't get any better, and Boone said it's where it all starts. It's Fatneck and Anton's labour of love, pure passion from Manchester hearts. It's in the bricks and it's in the mortar. It weaves through the leaves of every tree. It's in the paving stones and it's in the bones of Marley Mancunia, MMTV. Hope you're all well, stay safe. Take care. Hope lockdown's not doing your head in too much. Personally, I've been social distancing since I was about 4 years old, so it suits me if I'm honest. But there you go. Have a cracking day, cracking night. Take care. Love you loads.
How about that then? Without a doubt, one of the most important and influential poems from this part of the world in modern times. The brilliant, legendary JB Barrington. A massive, massive thank you to him for putting that together for us. So you have been watching MMTV tonight. We are live from Marley Mancuni's studios. We didn't expect to be doing one during the pandemic, but we've been able to do it. All the crew have been working hard over the last few weeks to make sure we could be in this studio and do the show, observing all the right social distancing things and that. So with the pandemic that's going on, first of all, hope you're keeping well and looking after yourself, staying safe and doing all the things you might be doing. And hopefully we'll see you back at a live MMTV studio or a gig very, very soon. But a massive thank you to everyone who's been involved with tonight. What a great lineup of bands we've had. We've had Afternoon People, Rooster Nowhere, Anti-Blowback Technology, and as you've just seen, JB Barrington. MMTV is Manchester's premier rock and roll music television channel. It's brought to you by Anton Pell and Carl Power. Our artist liaison is Georgina Robinson. I've been Dave Sweetmore. Thank you so much for watching tonight. Tell the world about this. Spread it all over. It is what we do best. Music, sport, creativity, and inspirational people. Get it all over social media, and don't forget, as well as that, you can watch, of course, our previous episodes on the MMTV YouTube channel. I've been Dave Sweetmore. Look after yourself. Make sure you're following MMTV on social media to find out when the next one is. But thank you so much for taking part tonight. Thanks to all the bands. Look after yourself. Stay safe. This has been MMTV Manchester. See you soon.